Hey guys, we're going to start out today with the new video, really the first video in a series that's going to come hopefully on a weekly basis. We're going to do a squat snatch today, go over some keys for success. We're going to start out with a PVC pipe here with Ryan. What we're going to do is we're going to get the proper grip. We're going to start out with a nice wide grip. The bar should rest right into our hip crease, and Ryan's going to demonstrate what a hook grip is. You're going to notice that he's going to take his thumb around and his index finger over top of the thumb and lock it in. And you're going to see right there where that bar is right in the hip crease, and if he starts to bend over, how it sits right in that hip. And that's where he's going to receive the bar when he pulls into the third position of this pull. So I'm going to have Ryan bring the bar down to mid-shin. And he's going to go to the first pull just to above the knee there. Second pull, he's going to pull right up into the hip crease. And then the third pull, what we want to do is we want to come up onto our toes from having good heel contact and drive our hips open and pull our shoulders shrugged up and back as we drive the bar up and over our head. We want to get into what is called triple extension here and explode through our toes, our hips, and shrug hard and up and keeping the bar as close as we can to our body as he's maintaining that integrity right through the midline, keeping that bar as close as he can. We don't want that bar to get away from us and become a C cup. As we drive the bar away, we want to drive the bar up. What we're going to do next is we're going to demonstrate that on a bar here. Ryan's going to get a nice wide width, same grip he had on the PVC, so this bar will line up right in his hip crease. He's going to get his feet width apart, shoulder width, and he's going to drive his heels in and start initiating his pull with a tight core. Go ahead, start initiate your pull. From there, he's going to bring the bar to the second position into his hips, and then he's going to explode up onto his toes. His hips are going to come through, and he's going to shrug. Now we're going to bring it back down. And what we're going to do now is we're going to repeat this pull, and we're going to catch the bar in a quarter overhead squat position. So he's going to initiate the first pull to the knees, the second pull to the hips, and the third pull to an overhead squat position to receive the bar over his head. Not in front, but actually over his head. First pull, second pull, he explodes up, he receives it over his head. You notice it's where his ears, the slightly behind his head here. He has good positioning. Now what we're going to do on the next one, we're going to go ahead and pull that one more time, and we're going to explode through our hips, and we're going to catch this below parallel. So our hip and below our knees here. Our hips are going to break our knees, so he's going to drive us up over his head into the quarter squat position and drop right into a full squat. He's going to stand up completely. He explodes up. Right there, you'll see right there as he stands up to a triple extension. He has full extension of the knees, the hips, and the arms. What he has to do is he has to stand up completely for this to count. On a squat snatch compared to a power snatch, the power snatch can be received above head in an overhead squat stance without going to parallel squat. In the squat snatch, the important denominator on this is that he's receiving the bar, okay? He's receiving the bar. This is the important key. Hips and knees. We have to break parallel on this, all right? In the open on 17.3, a no rep was a power snatch to a squat. So you're actually going to need to receive the bar into the parallel squat position, stand up completely, fully extended with the knees, the hips, arms overhead, slightly behind the head if need be. So he'll pull this at full speed right into a squat snatch. He's going to go into the parallel squat position and stand up completely. He'll go pull one, pull two, pull three. Right there, he's going to stand up, complete extension in the knees, hips, arms are extended, bars overhead. That's one complete rep. Now you have the option to drop the weight down, or you can receive it back to the hips and set it down. We'll do one more here. Nice wide grip, good heels, explode, he went to toes, stands up, bars right over top of his head. Once again, important keys. Nice wide grip, bars in the hip crease. Good heel, wide, nice, and in a wide, nice stance. So you have good heel placement. When you come to the triple extension position, you are going to explode up onto your toes. Hips come up and through. Bar is shrugged, and you receive it over your head and down in the squat position. The main thing is here, this is not a power snatch, this is a squat snatch. So we have to receive the bar in the below parallel position and stand up completely. Have him do one more rep just to show you from the front position here. Nice wide stance, good heels, wide grip. Explodes through the toes, hips. Receives it over his head in the parallel squat position. He stands up completely. And a complete 3 triple extension stance is knees, hips are through, and the bar is overhead, arms completely extended.